Chapter 21, Missed Opportunities. In a world full of post-apocalyptic dangers, the great risks also implied enormous rewards. As mutated creatures roamed, there were also valuable mutated plants. Their fruits could enhance human physical attributes, cure various diseases, including cancer, and even facilitate limb regeneration and restoring sight to the blind. Though not as fantastical as in novels with various extraordinary abilities, those with strong physical constitutions were not much inferior to those with special powers. And the few cherry-sized black fruits before them were treasures that could enhance physical attributes. Wow, it's the first time I've seen plants entirely red like this, Qinglin exclaimed in astonishment, his voice jolting Jiang Ran out of her daze. Jiang Ran cast a sidelong glance at Qinglin, her mind calculating. Getting along well with everyone was convenient during these post-apocalyptic travels. Give them a chance, whether they could seize it depended on them. I've never seen them either. Maybe there's something good, Jiang Ran responded with deep meaning in her eyes as she carefully plucked 3 fruits and turned back. Something good? Qinglin wore a puzzled expression, following her back with curiosity. Jiang Ran, do you think we can eat these fruits? The trio Qingcheng had been observing heard the conversation. Yu Zioan laughed, you shouldn't eat unknown fruits randomly. Many wild fruits are toxic, and finding doctors now is difficult. Upon hearing this, Qinglin's curiosity diminished. Jiang Ran looked at the fruits in her hand and murmured, they should be edible, right? They look quite appealing. Guansong examined them closely. I've never seen fruits like these before. It's best not to try. Any burden on the body could lead to severe consequences. Qinglin inquired, Jiang Ran, do you want to try? Jiang Ran didn't directly respond, instead, she opened her palm and playfully asked, do you want to try what if they're not toxic? After hesitating, Qinglin shook his head, I'd rather not. The tree looks strange, with its red and black appearance. It could be highly toxic. All right then. Jiang Ran didn't insist, she had given them a chance, and she couldn't risk exposure to claim that these fruits had benefits, capable of enhancing physical attributes. Storing the 3 red-tinged fruits in her storage space, she swapped them for grapes of similar size and tossed them far away. Sitting in the shade of a tree, she wiped the sweat from her brow after this ordeal. As the sun began to set, the temperature rapidly dropped. From temperatures of 60 degrees, it hovered around 40 degrees, and in the forest, the real-time temperature read in the 30s. For those accustomed to temperatures of 50 or 60 degrees, this temperature was relatively cool, and their pace quickened. Only when the sun had fully set, casting a dim and blurred light, did they halt and find a spacious spot to rest. Concerned that a fire might attract nearby wild animals, they decided not to light one. Instead, they took turns keeping watch. Guansong took the first half of the night, and Qingcheng took the latter half. The next day, as dawn broke and the temperature remained relatively cool, the group continued their journey. After walking for a while, Qinglin exclaimed with delight, has the temperature dropped today? Doesn't feel as hot. Guansong nodded, indeed, it's cooler than the last couple of days. Qingcheng agreed. Jiang Ran and Yu Zioan exchanged bewildered glances. What were they talking about? Hadn't they seen that they were drenched in sweat? Where did this conclusion of coolness come from? But soon Jiang Ran realized that their bodies might have automatically evolved to adapt to the extreme environmental changes. In the past, some individuals indeed evolved naturally without external assistance, but this was a rare occurrence. And she encountered 3 in one go. Could it be that individuals with stronger physical attributes had greater potential for evolution?